Hi, this is James from Tabletop Gaming Guild, and today we are looking at Corpse Cat. This is coming around Halloween, so this is a little bit fitting. But we're taking a look at Corpse Cat, which is a 4 to 10 player game. And this is published by Lab Rats, and you can go to their website wtboardgames.com to check out more on this. But in this game, which takes about like 15 to 40 minutes, somewhere right around there, you're going to be trying to keep your cat alive. Different maladies will be occurring to your cat, and you're going to try to do your best to try to mitigate those. It's a very luck-driven game, and meant to be lighthearted. So let's go ahead down to the table here. I'll give you a general idea how the game plays, then we'll come back and I'll give you my final thoughts. Alright, so this is Corpse Cat. I just wanted to show you the box first. They put a lot of work into this box. It's definitely handmade, and I loved how they etched the time to play and all that stuff, and the synopsis in the back. And then this pops off, and you have the game components in here. So they did put a lot of work into this insert for the game, which I think is really cool. So the game's going to come with two. You're going to have one main deck here, but you're going to have two decks. You're going to have one's going to be the kittens, and one's going to be your cards. What you're going to do is each player is going to select one of the cats they want. Let me fix this up here a little bit. We'll just put these in a couple piles here. All right, so each player is going to pick one of the kittens they want, and there is a lot of them. And these are double-sided, so that's when the cat dies. This is a regular cat. So there's Sherbird, there's Sushi, Snow Puff, Mecha Cat, Ninja, Sophie, Lord Rough Tongue, Cuddles, Mr. Spiffy, Grizzly, Miss Perfect, and Tigger. So you pick the cat you want, and you're going to draw 4 cards. You always have 4 cards. On your turn, you're going to roll the die, and whatever result you have, you're going to look at your cat. So I rolled a 5, so I select an opponent and take a card at random from the opponent's hand and play it onto the opponent. So if the opponent does that, then they will draw because you always have 4 cards. A couple of things that become a problem in here are some of these little stresses here. So if you have 3 of these same cards in play, your cat dies. This is didn't land on his feet. This is 8 a diseased rat, so you don't want to have 3 blue cards in play. There's these red cards here. Immediately draw a card and play it onto yourself. At the start of your next turn, draw a second card and play it onto yourself, then discard this card. So this one can make it worse for your cat. This one here is stuck in a tiny container. On the next turn, instead of rolling, choose an opponent to pick a die value for you, then discard this card. So a lot of these cards in this game the cards that are in your hand are bad for you. So playing them out isn't great. So you have to put a lot of strategy into what you're going to play out. But your opponents can play your cards or play cards against you too. And there's some ways of discarding cards. But just to break down this one, and each one of these can be slightly different, but Tiggy, 1, on a roll of 1, draw a card from the deck and play it onto yourself. And then 2, play a card from your hand onto yourself. 3, discard a card from your hand. 4, select an opponent, draw a card from the opponent's deck and play it onto the opponent. 5, select an opponent, take a card at random from the opponent and play it in play. And 6, play a card from your hand onto an opponent to your immediate right or left. That's the best number you can roll in this game. And I haven't seen any of these that are different, so they could all be the same. In fact, I'm pretty sure they are. But so you just have the names of different. The other thing that can happen in this game is if you do like attract 3 of these blues or in a way that will kill you. So 3 different ones. Your cat dies, it flips over, you still take your turns, you're still going to roll your dice. You can get revenge, you've lost the game. There is a way that your cat can be resurrected and you can play your cat again, but the game will continue until the last cat standing, and that person is the winner. So in a brief nutshell, that is how you play Corpse Cat. Let's go ahead back up to the table here and I'll give you my final thoughts on this game. Okay, so this will fit under party games, and I'm really not a fan of party games in general. This game here, I think people that like the Exploding Kittens or some of those like lighter party style games might like this a lot. The Capote quality is amazing in here. This little box here is really, really cool. They put a lot of love into making this, and the cards are some type of like plastic cards, so they're going to last forever. You could probably play this underwater if you wanted to. I don't recommend that, but and it's a fast game to play. So, you know, you can bring this out at different functions and stuff and just pop it out and play one round and be done. And it has like a silly sort of comedy to it that you're not supposed to take seriously. So if you like those type of games, this game, Corpse Cat, might be right up your alley. So that's my thoughts on it. Thank you for watching.